Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. Till now we have seen many problems in Unit 3. Now I am going to continue the same. So today we are going to see projection of solid. A problem on projection of solid and the title is Pentagonal Pyramid. So we are going to see a problem on Pentagonal Pyramid. Initially I will be explaining the question and then I will be explaining how to write the given data and then I will be explaining step by step procedure for drawing the diagram. So if you listen carefully and follow my instructions step by step, it will be very easy for you to just understand and replicate the same in your diagram. So it's very simple. Already we saw few problems on resting on HP and VP. Now I am going to just change the solid alone. The solid is pentagonal pyramid. So what they gave in the question is a pentagonal pyramid of base edge 25 mm. So the diagram or solid which we are going to draw is a pentagonal pyramid. Base edge is 25 mm and axis length is 60 mm. So 60 mm axis length. Rest on its base side. So orientation we will be having some doubt, right? Whether we need to draw a corner based or base edge based. So this one will be a base edge. So our intention will be, we will be starting the diagram with the base edge and base edge on HP. They clearly given the base edge is resting on HP such that the height base corner is 20 mm above HP. So we are going to lift one of the corner 20 mm height above HP and its axis is parallel to VP. Draw the front view and top view. That's what I gave. So initially we need to fix it up. The diagram which we are going to draw is a pentagonal pyramid based on axis length they gave and resting. So they clearly said the base edge is on HP. With that we can write resting on HP. If not also just check here. Axis parallel to VP. Axis parallel to VP means opposite will be axis will be inclined to HP. If axis is inclined to HP, we are going to draw the base diagram in HP. So it's very clear. And regarding the base column, this is the second of I will be explaining once after completing the base diagram of the problem. The first step is we need to draw a reference line. So this is the first step is you need to draw a reference line and write X, Y. Then VP, HP. Whatever diagram we are going to draw, here will be your top view and whatever diagram we are going to draw will be your front view. So initially we are going to start with the top view only. Reason is the pentagonal pyramid is resting on HP. So we are going to start a diagram here, but you will be getting a doubt. Which type of pentagon we need to draw? So there are various pentagons, right? So you will be getting a doubt. Which pentagon we need to draw? See here, this is the base. This is the base and this is the base corner. This is the base and this is the base corner. This is the base and this is the base corner. This is the base and this is the base corner. Four type of pentagon can be drawn. So how to identify it? So what they are telling is orientation will be a base side. See here, base side on HP. So if you check means this is the base side. Okay, this is the base side. So we need to go with the second diagram. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 diagrams are there. So here is only the base side. So whatever I told is in projection of solid, you always go from your right hand side. You have to go from your right hand side. In case of planes mean you have to check from left hand side. So base side they have given. So this is the base side. So we need to go with the second diagram. Okay. Don't go with 3, 4 or 1. Go with the second diagram. So this is my base edge. So start your diagram here. The length will be 25 mm. The base edge is 25 mm. Draw 25 mm CD. Then for angle will be 72 degree. The exterior angle will be 72 degree. Keep your protractor here. Take 72 degree and draw a line. The length of the line will be 25. Here also 25. Take your compass. Keep your compass at B and cut an arc here. Keep your compass at E. Cut an arc here. You will be getting a point A. So that you can close it up. So this is the pentagon. I have clearly explained how to draw pentagon in previous videos also. You can cross check with that. Right now we have just completed the top view of the pentagon. And next thing is we need to fix the axis right. So that we need to draw the slant edges. Now I will be explaining how to draw the front view. See, they have clearly given its pyramid. So front view will be a triangle. In case if they give prism means the front view will be a rectangle. Okay. So you have already wrote A, B, C, D, E. How to mark the axis? Listen here. This is the main corner, base corner. So from here, opposite line is this one. CD is the opposite line. Bisect CD and keep a point. Join A to this point. This is your corner and opposite line will be BC, bisect BC and get a point. Just join E to this bisecting the line. So both the lines will be intersecting at one point, right? That point is called as O. Mark it as O. Then keep your scale here. Keep your scale here exactly vertically. Keep your scale here exactly vertically. Try to get a point here. So where this O point is that, vertically you have to get a point on the reference axis. From that point, for a height of 60, what they gave, the axis length is 60 mm. So from here you have to draw the axis for 60 mm. The axis should be a long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, and the final point you have to keep a point and mark it as O dash. From the reference line till this O dash, the distance will be 60 mm. That is the axis of the pyramid. Next thing is, keep your scale here. Keep your scale here where the A point is there, exactly at vertically you have to get a point on the reference axis. Keep the scale here where you are having the point D, exactly vertically you have to get a point on the reference axis. That point is called as C dash D dash. Keep it just a point alone. Now I will explain how to write the namings and all. And also you can keep this point also. See, B and E are lying in the same line. Keep your scale here and try to get a point on a reference axis and just keep a point. Now form a triangle. Now just join O dash to this point, O dash to this point, O dash to this point. Naming I haven't said. Now just look from here. Just look from here. You can see A, right? So A dash. You can see B, but you can't see E. So B dash bracket E dash. This point is B dash bracket E dash. You can see C, but you can't see D. So C dash bracket D dash. So this is how we just name it up. And one more thing is, after marking the axis, you have to draw, also try to draw the slant edges and connect all the points for the pentagon. Now just draw the slant edges. See here, we already got the center point O, right? Join OA, OB, OC, OD, OE. Here you will be having a line, right? Just rub it off. Here also you would have had a line. Just rub it off. So it's mainly we have done that in order to get the point O. We have just bisected BCD and BC in order to get the point O. After that you can remove those unwanted lines. Just join OA, OB, OC, OD, OE. These are called the slant edges of the pentagonal pyramid, and it's very important. Just join it with your H pencil. And here I clearly explain you have to go with the second diagram, and also I put a tick mark also for your reference. So since they are asking base edge, we have just went with the second diagram. Now I will explain. And one more important thing is, here they have clearly given us the base corner is 20 mm above HP. So what we are going to do? These are called the base corner. See, this is the base corner. Okay, we just going to lift the base corner for a height of 20 mm, and I will show how to lift it up. So in question what they gave is, we are going to lift the base corner for a height of 20 mm above HP. So above HP means this is above HP. What you need to do is draw an imaginary line. This line should be in a 2H pencil. Draw it very light. The height or distance from the reference axis is 20 mm. See here, this distance is 20 mm from the reference axis. For 20 mm, draw a line with your 2H pencil. Then take your compass. Keep your compass here. Measure your compass from A dash to C dash. Measure it from here. On the imaginary line, whatever you drawn, this green color line, you can keep any point on your compass. Place your compass here and try to cut an arc on the reference line. That is, this distance and this distance should be same. Measure this distance. Keep your compass anywhere here. And try to cut an arc on the reference line. So where that point ends, this is your end. So this is your starting point of the line. This is your ending point of the line. This point is A dash and this point will be C dash D dash. That's what we are going to do. What they ask us to do is, they are asking us to lift this corner. This is the corner. O dash, A dash will be your corner. They are asking us to lift the corner, base corner to a height of 20 mm above HP. That's what we did here. Just measure it and keep your compass here and try to cut an arc on the reference line. Now I will be explaining how to write the namings and all. Just see here, we are going to replace this diagram here. So exact dimension. So this dimension will be same. Whatever dimension you are having, the same dimension will be having. So take your compass, keep your compass at 8, measure O dash and A dash. Okay, measure O dash and A dash. Keep your compass here and try to cut an arc here. Next, measure C dash to O dash. Okay, measure C dash to O dash. Keep your compass in C1 dash and try to cut an arc. Both the arcs will intersect at one point. That point is called as O1 dash. Now we have formed the triangle. Next is whatever distance we are having from here, A dash to B dash, whatever distance, the same distance you will be having here. So take your scale. Measure your scale between A1, A dash and B dash. Same way you keep a point here. Take your scale, measure from A dash to this axis line, the same distance you have to keep here. If you can also go this way also, how much distance you are having from C dash to axis line, the same distance you will be having here. And then just take your scale. After keeping a point, just join a line. This line will be your H pencil, and this is the axis line. You have to put like long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash. This is the axis line. Connect till the base. Okay, so right now we have completed this diagram, and next step will be we are going to extend all the points, this point, this point, this point, and O point vertically, as well as we are going to extend this point, this point, this point, this point horizontally, and then we are going to identify the intersection point and hidden lines. Now we just marked the intersection point. We have extended A dash, B dash, C dash, O dash line vertically, and E, D, C, B, A line horizontally. So see here, this A and this A will intersect at this point. This B and this B will intersect at this point. This C and this C will be intersecting at this point. Same way you have to draw for D and E and O. And here I have just drawn without any measurement, right? Actually O and A will be lying on the same line. See here, O, A will be lying on the same line. So I have drawn without any scale or measurement. That's why I have something tilted diagram. But whatever diagram or whatever solution you are getting, that is the perfect one. Just follow all the instruction, and when you do it in exact dimension, don't just see the solution what I give. Sometimes the output of the diagram may vary, and whatever diagram you are getting, it's correct one. Okay, so next thing is, let us go to the hidden lines. See which point is nearer to XY line or on the XY line. So this is the only point which is on the XY line. So when we see from here, you can see the entire portion and this portion, but you can't see this point. Okay, so what I used to say, whatever point is on XY line, the connecting points will be hidden. See here, C dash, D dash, C1 dash, D1 dash is on XY line. So C1, D1 will be hidden, and OC and OD is hidden. But as I used to say for the hint, but in this case OC and OD are coming at the outer edge, that is the outer edge of the solid, so we can't put that as the hidden. See here, we can put C and C dash and D dash as hidden. So C dash D1, C1 D1 is around hidden. But usually what I used to say is, whatever point connecting to the point which is on reference line is also hidden. That is O1 dash C1 dash is hidden, O1 dash D1 dash is hidden, according to our concept or according to my hint. But in this case, O1 D1 and O1 C1 are coming outer edge or outer boundary of the solid. So it's very visible. We can't put it as hidden. So in this solution, only one hidden is there. C1 D1 is the only hidden, and just connect it, and just connect all the remaining edges. You will be getting your solution. Now just join all the visible edges. See how I am joining. A1 you have to mark C1 D1 as hidden. See, the pink color line is hidden. It should be tick dashes of equal distances. C1 to D1 is hidden, that is around hidden. See how I am joining the visible edge. A1 to B1, join A1 to B1, B1 to C1, C1 to D1 is hidden, leave it, D1 to E1. Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. Today we are going to see a problem on Unit 3. So this problem comes under truncated solid. So what we are going to do is, we will be cutting the solid with some angle, and after cutting it, we will be trying to incline the truncated portion of the solid to particular angle or whatever they have said in the question. So I will be explaining the question, then given data, and I will be telling how to solve the problem step by step. A hexagonal truncated pyramid. So truncated is very important. So this comes under Unit 3. A hexagonal truncated pyramid of base side 30 mm and height 70 mm. So hexagon side will be 30 mm and height of the hexagon is 70 mm. Rest on HP. So resting on HP means we will be drawing the diagram here. And next thing is, one of its bases perpendicular to BP. So what I am telling is, we can draw the hexagon in two ways. One way is like this. We can draw the hexagon this way, and another way is we can draw the hexagon like this way also. So there are two different categories. See here, this is VP means, if this is VP means, both the base edges, I mean base edges are perpendicular to VP. So these are the base edges. So first condition only, the base edges are perpendicular to VP. So we have to go with the first one. Whereas in second condition, the base edges are parallel. See here, the base edges are parallel to VP. The truncated surface meets the VP and inclined at 40 degree to HP. So what I am telling is, the cutting plane, the truncated surface will be meeting the axis for 40 degree to HP. And one more thing is, the truncated surface meets the axis 35 mm above the base. So we need to draw a cutting plane 35 mm above the base. So these things I will be explaining when we draw the diagram. The thing which you need to remember is, we need to draw a cutting plane for an angle of 40 degree to HP and 35 mm above the base. And later part we have to just try to incline, right? Draw the projection of a truncated pyramid when the axis is inclined 45 degree to HP. So after drawing and after cutting the solid, we just going to tilt the solid and tilt the axis for 45 degree. First step is, we need to draw a reference line and we have to write as X and Y. And next thing is, we have to write VP and HP according to first angle projection. So in our case, we have to draw the hexagon, right? So true shape of the hexagon can only seen from the top view. So our base diagram will be in hexagon, and now as I already explained, we will be choosing the first one. So we need to draw the base. Base of the hexagon is 30 mm. So draw the base for 30 mm and angle would be 60 degree. So you know how to draw the hexagon. Those things you just complete up, and you have to name like A, B, C, D, E, F. Next step is, we need to draw the front view, and after that I will be telling how to draw the cutting plane. So we need to fix the center. See, you have to join both the corners. Just join these two corners, so that you can easily get the center. While drawing the axis, actually what happens is, in this problem, we will be giving more preference for the edges. See here, we will be having C and F, right? So we will be giving more preference for edges. So we won't be drawing with the continuous thing. We will be drawing with the thick edges. So this is the front view. We know the height of the prism will be 70 mm. So this is the height of the prism, right? So height of the prism they gave us 70. So see here, we will be giving preference to edges. So from here you have to mark 70, so that you can easily get the O dash point. And by keeping in a scale, you can get the B dash, A dash here, and D dash, E dash here, and C and F you will be getting here. So these are the top, these are the front view. So front view means you will be putting dashes. So just join the edges. Now we will be going for the cutting plane. So what I am telling is, from the base, I think so from the base only. Okay. 40 degree, 35 mm above the base. So from here, 35 mm above the base means from here you have to keep a point 35, and from that point you will be keeping a protractor and drawing a 40 degree line. So that is the cutting plane. Now we need to draw the cutting plane. So as I said that from the base, so we have to keep a point for 35 mm. See here, this is the base means from here you have to keep a point 35 mm. Okay. With this point, you can take an angle of 40 degree. So that's what I said. So the cutting plane will be 40 degree to HP means, take your protractor. This angle is 40 degree. So try to draw a line in forward and reverse, and try to extend it. We need to leave a gap for 1 mm, and we have to extend it. Here it's very difficult for us to dimension, so I just dimension here. Just extend this line, draw a horizontal line, and we can dimension the 40 degree. And you have to dimension 35 degree, 70 degree and 30 degree, or 70 mm and 30 mm also we need to dimension. So this is what, now till now whatever we saw, actually it's half of the diagram whatever we drawn here is related to section of solid also. But the thing is, later off means after cutting, once the solid is cutted means, here we will be getting the truncated solid. We just going to incline the truncated solid here, and you will be getting the hidden lines, and you will be completing the solid. So when you draw the cutting plane, you need to mark the cutting point. See here, where if we draw the cutting plane here means, this point holds good for two edges, that is O dash, B dash, and O dash, A dash. So we will be having two edges here, two cutting points here, two cutting points here. So see, 1 dash will be lying between O dash and B dash, and 6 dash is between O dash and A dash. When you write the cutting points, you can write like this: 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, bracket 4 dash. Actually 4, 5, 6 will be lying on the back side, right? So that's why we are writing as a hidden. 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash. So totally we will be having 6 cutting points, and also we need to draw the sectional top view. Actually once we solid is cut means we will be getting the sectional top view here, right? So we will be representing. Just try to extend these points vertically so that there will be, and we need to draw the slant edges is very important. Pyramid means we have to concentrate on slant edges, so we just join OB, OA, OC, OD, OE, OF. Actually, initially we need to, after drawing the cutting points, we will be getting the sectional top view, right? So see here, this 1 dash 6 dash, when you try to draw vertically downwards means 1 dash is lying between O dash and B dash, so within OB we will be getting 1, and 6 dash is lying between O and A, so within O and A we will be getting 6. It's very easy for to get. Next thing is see here, when you try to pull down the 3 dash 4 dash down means 3 dash is between O and D, so between O and D we will be getting 3, and 4 dash is between O and E, so between O and E we will be getting 4. These two things are very easy. But the thing is, since 2 dash 5 dash is lying on the axis itself, it's very difficult to get. So what we will be doing, just see here, we will be taking, this is the point, right? Try to move it horizontally to the nearest slant edge, either this side, left side or right side, anything we can do. I'm just moving to the left hand side. You can have to keep your scale here and try to move this point to the horizontally to the nearest slant edge, that is O dash B dash. After that, try to draw a imaginary line vertically downward like this. Imaginary downward, vertically downwards like this. Even you can also use your scale. Okay, just use your scale and draw the line very, very lightly. See here, actually OB and OD are not the true slant edges. True slant edge means if it's hexagon. See here, if this is the hexagon means, if we are getting the center point here, this one is called the true slant edge. See, actually the slant edges should be parallel to VP. But in our case, the slant edges are not parallel to VP. So actually what we have to do is, see, actually there are two methods, but when you do this method, do by this also, you will be scoring mark. Only if 2 mm error will be there. Okay, 2 mm error will be there. Normally what they will be used to do is, they will be drawing an imaginary line, they will be measuring O and D, and they will be cutting an arc, and they will be taking this to the reference line, and they will be drawing a true slant edge. So whatever you are getting will be true slant edge. In that slant edge only you will be getting all the points. But why I haven't taken here is because already we will be getting so many points, and it's just getting confused. So I'm not going to that process. Okay. So just see here, for getting this 2 and 5 you concentrate. Try to draw an imaginary line here. Okay, try to draw an imaginary line from OA in horizontally. So it will be cutting the line which is coming from the vertical. So at this point, take your compass, keep your compass here and try to cut an arc downwards. So the arc will be cutting OC. That point is called as 2. Take your compass, measure this distance and try to cut an arc at O and F. So that point is 5. See here, OC dash, 2 dash is lying between O dash C dash. So OC 2 will be coming. F dash is lying between O and F dash. So between O and F you will be getting 5. Now next step is just join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is called the sectional top view. Now what we're going to do is, once we cut the solid means, so this is the truncated portion. We're just going to tilt the truncated portion for an axis. The axis is tilted for 45 degree. So what I did is, see here we will be getting an axis. So this is the axis. We're going to tilt this axis for 45 degree. We know very well, just try to go back to the unitary concept. If the axis is 45 degree means, see here, this angle is 90, so remaining will be 45 degree. So it's enough if we tilt the base for 45 degree. That's what I'm going to tell. So whatever we see in third unit is just a replication of it. Just recall it. If you want to tilt the axis, it's more than enough if you tilt the base itself. See here, if axis is 45 degree, so this angle 90 means remaining angle will be 45 degree obviously. So just measure this distance. Measure between B dash, A dash and D dash, E dash. Just measure this distance. For example, it's 5 centimeter means keep your protractor anywhere on your reference line. Try to move at a further little far away from this diagram. Keep your protractor on the reference line for 45 degree. If this length is 5 centimeter means draw a 5 centimeter line. Okay. The next thing is, we need to represent the in between point also. So if you measure this distance, we can easily get the C1 dash F1 dash point. So we know very well that we know all the 3 points. Next step is, if you want to get 1 dash 6 dash means measure this distance. Take your compass, measure this distance and try to cut an arc. And from C dash F dash, try to measure this distance and keep your compass and cut an arc, so that you can get the point of 1 dash and 6 dash. Now what you will be doing is just measure this distance. See here, take your compass, measure from 1 dash to 2 dash. Just measure this distance and try to cut an arc there. And from C dash to dash, try to measure and cut an arc so that you can easily get a middle point. Okay. Next thing is, if you want to get 3 dash 4 dash, means it's very easy. Measure this distance from D dash to 3 dash. From D dash, try to cut an arc. Just measure from 2 dash 3 dash. From here, just measure this distance and keep your compass and cut an arc so that you can get the last point. Now we can easily join all the points. When you join, you will be getting the truncated solid. So what we are doing is, we are just tilting the axis of the truncated solid. That's what we did here. Next step is, try to project all the points vertically and here all the points horizontally. Whatever points are hidden, just mark it up and complete the solid. So now we just going to drop down all the points. Draw all the, see here we are having 3 points, 1, 2, 3, draw vertical line. Here we are having 3 points, draw vertical lines. So try to draw these vertical lines and horizontal lines very lightly. So here we will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 points, right? So you will be drawing first of all 4 vertical lines for F, E, D, C. Because E and A will be lying on same line and D and B will be lying on the same line. So draw 4 vertical horizontal lines. So these lines will be meeting. See, this B and this B will be meeting at this point. This A and this A will be meeting at this point. This C, okay, this C and this C will be meeting at this point, and F, this F and this F will be meeting at this point. So A, B, D, C here. This D and this D will be meeting at the same point, and this E and this C will be meeting at the same point. So we have just marked the A, B, C, D, E, F. Next thing is, we have already got it. After cutting points, we just got a section on top where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to extend all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the 6 points, right? We're going to project horizontally. See here, this one, take your scale, this one and this one will be getting here. This 6 and this 6 will be getting here. Similarly, we need to get 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's very hard to get this diagram. Try to understand one thing around. If you are having alphabet, means these alphabet and these alphabets will be merging at one point. That intersection point you need to identify. These 1, 2, 3, 4 and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be intersecting at one point. You have to identify that intersection. It's very difficult to identify those intersection, but you have to do it. This sum is a little tedious one. Next thing is, what we are going to do is, see here, we have to identify the cutting points. So D dash and D1 dash and E1 dash is the only point which will be lying on the reference line. Just see which at all points are connecting to it. See here, D to C is connecting and E to F is connecting, D to 3 is connecting, E to 4 is connecting. So these points are the hidden points. Now I will be marking hidden points. Now we will be drawing the hidden points. As I said, mentioned, this point is only the point which is lying on the reference line. See here, D to C is hidden, D to C, E to F is hidden, so E to F, and DE is hidden, so DE should be put as hidden line. D to 3 is hidden, so D to 3, and E to 4 is hidden, so E to 4. Now connect remaining points, you will be getting the solid. As I said already, we have drawn the hidden lines. Now try to join the remaining line. See how you have to draw. A to B or A to B, B to C, C to D is hidden, D to E is hidden, E to F is hidden. This is one cycle. Next cycle is 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 1. Now we have completed, right. Now try to join the remaining edges. So this is the outer edge. 5 to F is the outer edge, and C to 2 is the outer edge. So you have to join these two. And next thing is, see here, here we will be having one face. So A to 6 and B to 1. So now if you join all these things, you will be getting the complete solid. Give preference for hidden lines. Okay. Dimensions, as I already mentioned, you need to dimension these things and all. Height of the text is, the heading is projection of hexagonal truncated pyramid. Heading should be height of text is 10 mm, and lowermost bottom you have to write all dimensions are scale 1:1. If you feel this video is useful, then you can share with your friends and do subscribe my channel. Then only you can get regular videos which we upload. Thanks for watching this video. Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. In this video, we are going to see a problem on projection of solid. Already we had made many problems in projection of solid. From now on, I am going to continue the remaining problems in Unit 3 and then we will move on to Unit 4. So Unit 3 is projection of solid. So already we saw many problems in that. Two problems on freely suspended has been taught already. One, I think so, pentagonal pyramid, and another one is cylinder. Today we are going to see a problem on cone. This problem is a special type problem. It's a freely suspended problem. So this is the question, and I will be explaining the question in detail, and later on I will be explaining how to write the given data and how to proceed the problem. A cone of base diameter 40 mm. So first of all, what we need to know, what type of drawing we are going to draw. That is, what type of base diagram we are going to draw. The diagram will be a cone. So base diagram will be a circle. Okay. So the solid which we are going to draw is a cone. Diameter is 40 mm. So you have to write like this. So base the solid is a cone, 40 mm dia, and height 56 mm. Height is 56 mm. So we are going to draw a circle with a radius of 20 mm, and height of this cone will be 56 mm. Freely suspended, just underline this line. So it's coming under a special type problem. It's a freely suspended problem from one of its base point. Okay, so it's freely suspended means from one of its base point, such that its axis is parallel to VP. So what they are given, the cone axis is parallel to VP. So earlier I already said it, like a hint like that. So when axis is inclined to HP means base diagram will be in HP. Axis inclined to VP means base diagram we have to draw in VP. But here what they said, axis is parallel to VP. So opposite of it, axis will be inclined to HP. Okay, like that we have to assume. So almost 90% of problem we can easily approach with this hint. So just check the question. What they are given, axis parallel to VP. What is the opposite of it? Axis will be inclined to HP. So base diagram we are going to start in HP. Keep in your mind. So draw the projection. That's all they give. So first of all, we need to know what type of solid it is, and what is the dia, what is the height, and what type of sum, freely suspended sum. So next thing is where we need to draw the base diagram. So for that only I already told. Okay, if axis is inclined to HP, base diagram in HP. Axis is inclined to VP, base diagram will be in VP. So here the axis will be inclined to HP only. So resting will be on HP. So we are going to draw the circle. We are going to draw the circle in HP. Base diagram of the circle will be in HP, and then we will be drawing a front view. First we will be draw top view, and then front view, and then we will proceed. I will explain how to go step by step. Okay, initially what we need to do is we need to draw a reference line. So this is called the reference line XY. First of all, first step is draw a reference line X, Y, and write VP HP. This is your first step. Second step is we are going to draw the base diagram. In our case, the solid is cone, so base diagram will be a circle. What they gave, the circle having a diameter of 40 mm. Okay, so radius will be 20 mm. Take your compass, measure 20 mm in the compass using the scale. So after that, keep a center point at anywhere. Okay, so initially keep any center point here among some distance below the reference line. So this is my reference, this is my base point. Keeping this as center and drawing the circle. The radius of the circle is 20 mm. Okay, so this is 20 mm. So this is my base. Keep your center of the compass here and draw a circle with a radius of 20 mm. Divide this circle into 8 equal parts. We know how to divide it. Okay, so 45, 45, 45, 45, divide it equally. Okay, so each angle will be 45 degree. Okay. So each angle will be 45 degree. So divide the circle into 8 equal parts. So this is our top view. Okay, this is our top view. So this is our top view. The top view will be the circle. So just imagine when we are seeing from the top, we can see the base diagram. That is the circle. That is the cone. Circular base can be seen. So that's what we draw the circle here. Name it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So whenever we are naming in top view, we should not put dash. So this is our front view. When you see the front view, what type of diagram we can see is, we can see the diagram of a triangle. Okay, if a cone means, just imagine what kind of diagram we can see. If it's a cylinder means, we can see a rectangular shape only we can see. In case of cone means triangular face. Okay, triangle we can see. So this is the front view. So first we finish the top view. Top view is completely over. Okay, so see, this is the diameter. So how to dimension? Dimension we can dimension later on. For your understanding, I just dimension here. So dimensioning part you do at the last. Okay, so 40 mm dia. You should not write mm. 540 you should write like this. So this is the extension line. So these things I will explain in last. So top view is over. Now coming back to front view. So when you are drawing the top view, you should not touch the reference line. Okay. See here, this is the point. Means keep your scale here and try to fix a point here. Same way, keep your scale here. Try to fix a point here. Okay. Like this, you have to fix it up. So now we are going to project your top view and draw the front view. Okay, so project the points so that we can get 1 here, and try to project this 2 and 8 here, 3 and 7 here, 4 and 6 here, 5 here. Keep your scale, so wherever you are having 1, the same distance vertically 90 degree you have to get at point. Wherever you are having 8, the same vertical distance you have to get the point 8. Same way for 7, 6, 5. Now we plotted the points. Okay, how to name the points? See, 1 you can see right, so write directly as 1 dash. You are seeing from bottom. Okay, when you see from here, you can see 2, you can't see here 8. So we are writing as 2 dash bracket 8 dash. You can see 3, you can't see 7. 3 dash bracket 7 dash. You can see 4, you can't see 6. 4 dash bracket 6 dash. You can see 5, so I am directly writing this 5 dash, and this is the center point, right? When we project it, we can get. So how to get the height here? So they clearly given height is 56 mm. Okay, first step is from this point draw a line for 56 mm. Okay, so 5.6 centimeter, 56 mm. If you draw means you can get a point here. Mark that point as O dash. Center of the circle is O, means the apex point will be O dash. Okay, so just join the remaining. Just join O dash with 1 dash, O dash with 5 dash, O dash with 4 dash, O dash with 2 dash. You can get the triangle. So this is our front view. Whenever we are drawing the front view, we will be naming it as in terms of dash. Whenever you are drawing in top view, we should not put dash. So right now we have drawn the top view and we have drawn the front view. This is a special type of problem, right? That is freely suspended. So here we need to fix the center of gravity. Where the center of gravity lies. Okay, for cone there is a formula for identifying the center of gravity, that is h divided by 4. That is, if your height is 56 centimeter, 56 mm means 56 divided by 4, you will be getting 14 mm. So from this point 14 mm, 1.4 centimeter, you can get the center of gravity. I will mark here and explain you how to mark it and how to transfer it. So now we are going to how to freely suspended solid we will see now. So as I said before, for cone the formula for marking the center of gravity is h divided by 4. Okay, so if you are having a height, means height divided by 4 for cone. For cone the formula will be h divided by 4. So here height is 56. So 56 divided by 4, we will be getting 14 mm. We will be getting 14 mm. So from here you have to mark for 14 mm. From here for 14 mm you keep a dot. Okay, formula is h by 4. 56 divided by 4 is 14. From this point mark 14 mm, 1.4 centimeter or 14 mm. Keep a point. That point is called as G dash. It is your center of gravity. So here what they said is freely suspended from one of its base point. Either we can take 5 dash or 1 dash. It's our one wish. I have taken 5 dash. From you have to join G dash and 5 dash. Okay, just to join G dash to 5 dash and mark draw this line very darkly with your HB pencil. Okay, so measure G dash to 5 dash, because that's what we're going to initially fix it up. Okay, so this diagram is completed, and dimensioning part you will do later on. 14 mm for your understanding I just shown here. Next step is we are going to draw this diagram. How to draw? Measure G dash to 5 dash. Whatever may be the centimeter or dimension you are having, measure it, and first of all keep this 5 dash as a hanging. Your first point will be 5 dash. Okay, if this is the line, means keep this line as this. So if this line is 5 centimeter, mean draw a 5 centimeter line vertically perpendicular 90 degree. Okay, measure G dash 5 dash, keep this line as it is, 5 dash G dash. Now measure 5 dash, take your compass, measure 5 dash to 1 dash in your compass, measure 5 dash to 1 dash in your compass. From 5 dash cut an arc here, from 5 dash cut an arc. Measure G dash to 1 dash, measure G dash to 1 dash in your compass. From G dash cut an arc. So both the arcs cut means you will be getting a point, right? That point is called as 1 1 dash. Mark that point as 1 1 dash. Next step is how to mark this O dash. Okay, measure G dash to O dash. Measure G dash to O dash. Keep your compass in G dash and cut an arc here. Keep your compass here and cut an arc. Measure phi dash to O dash. Measure phi dash to O dash, this distance. Okay, measure it up. So from phi dash, cut an arc. So both the arcs will cut a point, right? That point is called as O1 dash. So now we have formed the triangle. Okay, whatever triangle is there, the same triangle we formed it. So half of the task is over. The next step is how to plot this point. Okay, it's very simple. Measure this distance from 1 dash to 2 dash. How much distance? The same distance you will be having here from 1 dash to 2 dash. From 1 dash to 3 dash, how much distance? The same distance you will be having 1 dash to 3 dash. 3 1 dash. 1 dash to 4 dash, how much distance? The same distance you will be having. Or 5 dash to 4 dash, how much distance? The same distance you are having. So mark the point here, here, here and name it as. If it is 1 dash means you have to put it as 1 dash. We should not use the same points for naming. Okay, so naming we have to introduce a new variation, right? For that we are putting it as 1 dash. So same naming should not be used. So 1 dash means 1 dash. 2 dash means 2 dash. Similarly, we have to mark all the points. O dash means O1 dash. So this diagram I think is very clear. So this line you have to draw with your HB pencil. It should be very dark. The green color line, whatever I drawn, the remaining triangle and all you can draw with your H pencil. It's more than enough. So I will be explaining. Here we will be getting the final solution. This is our final solution. So if you draw till this, you will be getting 8 marks, and for drawing this you will be getting 4 marks, and remaining marks you will be getting here. So this is our final solution. So fourth diagram we are going to draw. This is our solution. It's very easy to draw. Just extend all the points. Extend O1 dash vertically. Extend G1 dash and phi 1 dash vertically. Extend 4 1 dash 6 1 dash vertically. Extend 3 1 dash line vertically. 2 1 dash line vertically, and 1 dash line vertically. And also parallelly extend these lines like 7 6 5 4 3 horizontally. You try to extend it. Now what we are going to do is this O1 dash and this O point will be coming here. This phi 1 and this phi will be coming here. Like that we just going to plot all the points. I will be explaining how to plot it. See here, O1 dash is here. This O1 dash and this O point will be meeting here. This 1 and this 1 will be meeting here. So 1 1. This 2 and this 2 will be meeting here. 2 1. This 3 and this 3 will be meeting here. 3 1. Similarly 4 1, 5 1, 6 1, 7 1, 8 1. We can plot all the points. Now just join everything. Just check from here. From when we see from here, that is when we see from here, you can see the entire all the base of the cone. So here there is no hidden at all. Okay, when we will draw hidden, when we can't see, we will be plotting or marking it as hidden. So in this case the whole base will be clearly seen. So here there is no hidden. Just join all the points. So now what we did is we just connected all the points. First, how you will be connecting is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Join all the points and then join the 7th point with O1 dash. 7 1 dash and O1 dash. 3 1 and O1. Join 7 1 with O1 and 3 1 with O1. This is our solution. Here we are seeing from here, right? So no hidden. We are not plotted any. We are not marked any hidden. So we just drawn as it is. This is our solution, and try to rub the unwanted lines. So these lines are all unwanted, right? So rub everything whatever extra. So extension line and all unwanted lines, so just rub it off in order to present your diagram neatly. So dimensioning part, here you need to dimension the height of the text. Height of the cone is 56 mm. From O dash draw a line, extension line. This is the extension line, and here already we are having axis. So no need to extend. So draw this dimensioning line. This line is called dimensioning line. The dimensioning line should be drawn with your H pencil, and arrowhead should be in the ratio of 3:1. It should be drawn with your HP pencil, and in between you just break the line and write it as 56. 5 6 should be written in your HP pencil. And here this is the dimensioning line, should be drawn with your H pencil. This is your extension line. It should be away from the diagram. Extension line should be drawn with your 2H pencil. And you have to break the line and write it as 540. Okay, so wordings that is the number, and arrowhead should be drawn with your HB pencil so that it should be very dark. So naming and all, see, wherever you are naming, use HB pencil for naming it. So remaining diagram you draw with your H pencil. So this triangle should be in H pencil, this circle should be in H pencil. Dividing it 8 parts, right? That dividing line should be with your 2H pencil. And here also you can draw everything in H pencil. In between lines you can draw with your 2H pencil, no problem. And this is the solution. The entire solution should be drawn with your HB pencil. This is our solution. It should be drawn with your HB pencil, and writing the number like 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 and all, it should be written with your HB pencil. Finally you have to write like this: all dimensions are in mm, scale 1:1. So height of the text is 10 mm. All dimensions are in mm, scale 1:1 should be written at the right bottom corner. Since I am not having space here, I have just written here. You have to write in your right bottom of your page. And height of the text, so height of this problem is projection of cone. Height of the text is 10 mm. You have to write it as projection of cone. Okay, so you can use your pro circle and write it as 1. If this is the first problem you are writing, means you can use your pro circle and like this. You can use your pro circle and write whatever problem they are asking, 1 2 3 4 so on. I hope so this problem is very clear. If you feel this problem is useful, means kindly share the video to all first year students, so it will be very much helpful for them for drawing the diagram. So do subscribe our channel Mechanical Motivator, and stay tuned with our channel. We will be bringing all type of engineering problems in all the units. We will be drawing step by step so that it will be very easy for you during your exam preparation. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.